Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. As you guys can probably tell, I feel a little congested, so if I sound a little messed up or if I cough, I'm sorry. It's been a crazy week. I'm sure you guys know this, but first off, the whole website got revamped. I did the whole change. I like it. I know that there's still some rough patches on it, including the font for the website, the banner. I can't change it. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I've been looking into it, but I've gotten most of the little things like tweaked and adjusted, so I'm hoping from here it's smooth sailing. Hopefully you guys have checked out the website. If not, please check it out, martialartsmoviejunkie.com. A lot more content on there. I've been posting all my Let's Plays and things like that, but it's a lot more visually appealing. It's easier for you to find the content that you want. If you want news, you have news. If you want to see trailers, you got trailers. So hopefully you guys like it for what it is. I'm really excited for it, and I hope that this kind of takes the site in a new direction. So I'm excited for it. Shane obviously is excited for it as well. He's taking over the Twitter side of things because I am terrible at replying and being social to things. It's just I'm so bad at it. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys comment or message me and I don't reply back, I'm really sorry. It's just it's tough for me to get it in the schedule. But Shane is going to be taking over Twitter, so I think he'll be able to respond to people a lot better than I will. I'm a terrible person. But given the fact that there's so much content on the website now, I don't know what I'm going to do with The Finishing Blow. So right now, I just picked the top topics. There are other things that I wrote about on the website that you should definitely check out. But these were the main things that I wanted to share with you guys. So number one, kicking off the week, we have new information for Jean-Claude Van Damme's Pound of Flesh. It's going to be filming here really soon. And it's got John Savidi, the action choreographer from Special Identity, doing the action for it. Now, I'm really excited for this. It's going to be the third time Jean-Claude Van Damme is teaming up with the director of the film. He did Six Bullets and I think Assassination Games. And I really enjoyed Six Bullets. It was a lot different compared to what you would expect from Jean-Claude Van Damme. And so I'm really curious to see how this film's going to do. The premise is really interesting. It's about Jean-Claude Van Damme helping a girl, I guess like in the middle of the night, who wakes up in a motel just covered in blood and missing a kidney. I don't know how you can justify that, but it's a really interesting premise, and I'm really curious to see how it goes. But yes, they are going to start it here soon, and I'm really excited for it. I think that the choreography with the story is going to blend together really well, and I'm excited and I'm hyped to see what's going to come of this film. On top of this, though, we do have something else going on. Justin Lin from the Fast and Furious films, which you may know. He's not directing the 7th one, but he did do, I know he did 5 and 6, and I think he did 4 as well. But he's doing a 3D remake of Shaolin Temple, the debut film that got Jet Li known for what he is today. A lot of mixed reviews on this. I don't think the 3D is necessary at all. This film is not going to be made for a while. They still haven't even ironed out a script yet, so it's very early in the production or the pre-production stage. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think that they need to do a remake of this movie? Do you feel like remakes are even necessary? I don't think they are. There are some remakes that are good. Obviously reintroducing the genre to younger audiences. Shaolin Temple, I don't know how that's going to work. If they are going to do it, I really hope that they pick a new talent, like somebody who was as young as Jet was when he was in that film, and go with it from there, because that would be great. I don't want a well-known actor or somebody like that to be in this role. I want somebody new, and that would be awesome to see this film be a platform for them as well. So sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on this one, but it would be cool if they went full circle and had Jet play one of like the masters and things like that. Obviously, as of right now, that hasn't been announced. They're saying that it's going to be completely different. If you guys remember the movie Shaolin, which had Nicholas Tsay and Andy Lau and Jackie in it, was kind of like a reimagining of the film. Well, this is going to be a straight remake, so it's going to be different, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, according to Donnie Yen, Iceman is done filming. So he's done with the second half of the film, posted it on his Facebook. Obviously, everybody's really excited about that. I still don't know how the first one's going to do, but apparently the second one is done. So I want to keep track and see how many movies Donnie Yen comes out with this year, because it's going to be a lot. I really think. Even if you count just action films, because he does, I think he's doing a cameo in like a comedy film as Ip Man, but like Tony Leung's Ip Man from the Grandmaster. So yeah, even if you count just films with him starring in them, I think it's going to be up there. But we may have to keep track of that just to see how it goes. All right. Now for some sadder news. Collin Chou lost two of his sisters during the filming of the 4 sequel, the 4-2. He just opened up about it. Obviously, it's something tough for him to talk about. But interestingly, I guess you could put it, he didn't tell anybody on the staff that he had lost. He lost his first sister during the actual filming, and then later on he found out that his second younger sister, also took her own life. But he didn't tell the director, he didn't tell anybody that he had suffered this, I would say, traumatic event. And, he wanted to stay professional and maintain his acting ability because that's what he was hired to do and things like that. On one hand, that's an amazing work ethic. On the other, I'm kind of worried that he's going to be storing all those emotions in himself. And, he said that his family may be battling depression as it is. And I feel like that mindset of, like, don't tell anyone, just endure it on your own, could be potentially dangerous. So hopefully he opening up and telling people about this, obviously it's tough if you're a public figure to tell anybody that you've gone through something like this. Is tough. I wouldn't want anybody to have to do that. But it's just insane to me, and I my heart goes out to Collin and his family and everyone who's affected by this, and I hope that he's able to overcome this. It's just devastating for anybody to have to experience that, especially two younger sisters. I think it's just insane. So keep your thoughts and prayers out for Collin, and let him know that you guys are concerned about him, because I'm sure he'd appreciate it. All right, moving back to movie side of things, got a new trailer for The Raid. What do you expect? It looks amazing. I didn't think that they were actually going to do another trailer, but, with the Sundance Film Festival, they actually did it. The reviews, if you've read them, I have not. I've been trying to stay away from this one a little bit more, because the first film, I was, like, all up in it. Like, every update, I was there. This one, I'm trying to stay a little bit further away from it. Hopefully that way I can be more excited when I see it in theaters, but I've heard it's been getting good reviews. If you have not seen the trailer yet, it's insane. And I really like the fact that they have the scene from the bathroom stall that they did in the concept footage for this film. Because if you guys know, this was supposed to be the first film for that. Can't talk. This was supposed to be the first film that was made, and they decided to make The Raid in order to get the budget they needed for Dollar The Raid 2. So it's a trilogy. We will see the closing chapters. I don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be interesting to see. And so The Raid 2 looks awesome. Be sure to check it out. All right, speaking of remakes, a couple stories back, Mr. Vampire may be getting a remake. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like a straight up remake or if they're going to, reboot it. Nowadays, those two terms are switched so often. But yes, Mr. Vampire is getting a remake. I, for one, enjoyed the Mr. Vampire series. They're saying that Yuen Biao is going to be doing the lead role in this film, which I think would be awesome. I would love to see him back in action. So, plus you got like Ken Lo announced in there. So there's a lot of big actors, especially if you're into the action industry, that are going to be linked to this remake. Now, if you guys know a lot of the horror films, I don't do horror that well, but apparently there's a film called Rigor Mortis that came out, which was kind of like a spiritual successor to Mr. Vampire. So now they're doing another remake, kind of like, I guess, like the Shaolin trends, maybe. But yeah, so again, let me know what you guys think about it. Did you like Mr. Vampire? Do you want to see that remade? Or should it just be left alone? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. All right, and other news, The Night Comes for Us is another film that's coming out from the same team as The Raid. Now, it's actually recently got acquired for North American release. Now, it's going to be awesome because you've got Joe Taslim in the film, as well as Yayan, who was playing Mad Dog. So these two have already gone at it. But then you also have Iko choreographing the film and Gareth Evans producing it. The director, I can't pronounce his name. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but you'll have to look it up. But yes, he's a very well-known director as well. So all the pieces are there for a very successful action film. It would be insane to see the Raid team kind of branch out and do a whole, make their own production company. I think would be amazing. But yes, The Night Comes for Us is coming to the States, and I think that's going to be very, very awesome. And then lastly, I did a review for Young Detective D. It's not necessarily a martial arts action film, but I did the first one. I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to watch the second one, so I did a review for it. Give it a look and let me know what you guys think. But yes, that's the main topics that I wanted to cover. Given my limited time, I didn't want to take up all your guys' time talking and things like that. And obviously, my voice isn't 100% right now, but there's plenty of other things to check out. I've been doing my Let's Plays, uploading them Monday through Friday, on top of trailers for the Monkey King that I didn't even get to talk about. Cynthia Rothrock and Jason Statham being inducted into Sports Hall of Fame. So a lot of cool things that I highly recommend you guys check out on the site. And let me know, do you guys want me to cover every single article piece by piece, or should I just pick the big ones, like the top 5 or 7 and go with that? Let me know, and I'll definitely take it into consideration, because right now everything's changing and I'm trying to reshape what I've done and the layout. Now I can write articles as soon as I come across them, as long as I'm home and not at work. So that's a different thing. Before I'd have to worry about, okay, 1 post a day, do I want to do 2? 3 felt like too much. Now I can do 1 post and the Let's Play, and then if I come across a trailer, post a trailer afterwards, and you guys can just see it straight up and down and not have to worry about cluttering up the page. So I think it's a great change. I'm really excited for it. I'm glad that I got the theme, and I'm really happy with it so far. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, that's all I got. But be sure to give the website a look. Let me know what you think. My voice is going away. But that's it. I'm going to try and post something else later, but we'll see how it goes. I actually got a notification from my internet service, or my web hosting service, I guess you could call it, saying that the site, they're going to be doing updates from their end. And so my website, and pretty much any other website that uses that hosting service, is going to be down for a couple hours. So if you cannot access the website, do not freak out. It's nothing I can control, and it's not even going to be my internet at fault this time. So anyways, be sure to check that out. And I'm going to try and post something else real soon, depending on how my voice is, because it sounds so random right now. But yeah, that's it. You guys stay awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. I wouldn't be pushing the website in these directions if it wasn't for you guys, and I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try my best to reply back to comments myself. But Shane on Twitter, be sure to check him out. I think our handle is like MAMJ for Martial Arts Movie Junkie. But you might want to double check that on Facebook. I'm so bad. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to drink copious amounts of liquid and try to get over this congestion thing, because it's stupid. And I'll talk to you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching. Was that even a word? A sentence? Thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.